So I'm going to be looking at this here game, Domino Dreams. It's an online mobile game, and it's awful and terrible, and here you're going to find out why. Okay, so straight in, just turned it on. I've been playing for this for a while, as you'll see in a moment, sort of my progress, but okay, so straight into like, hey, do you want to buy stuff for $7.99? You've got 20 hours to do so. And look, it sets all that. Oh, this is all free if you pay £8. But it's not free, is it? You've paid £8. It's a mental trick. So okay, we'll get rid of this pop-up. Oh no, another pop-up. Okay, this time it actually does give you a couple of free things. I'm not going to touch them for a while, and you might see why in a moment. But again, you get 2 free things, and then if you pay £3, then you can get some more free things. And as this goes along, you can see 0 out of 200 diamonds, and each thing gives you a few diamonds. There's not 200 there, so that'll move along, and there'll be another thing to pay for before you get to the grand prize. Okay, so I'll get rid of this pop-up. And there's another pop-up offering me a jungle offer with various prizes for... So yeah, obviously, like, I'm trying to play a game for free here, and it keeps just trying to make me buy these things that are absolutely not worth the money they're asking. But there's 260% more if you pay an extra £1. Alright, close that pop-up. And here's what's my burning wish? Pick my domino tile booster. So I can pick the rainbow, or I can do the pink. I'm going to do the pink because the rainbow I just don't think is possible to complete. And another pop-up. Album Dream Pass. The pass is full of whatever that means. Let's go. Oh, okay, so this is the Dream Pass. If you complete these tasks, you can go along and get these prizes for completing the tasks. But if you pay some money, you can get the gold things at the top. If you do it for free, you just get the small prizes at the bottom. Here are the tasks. So I've got use 6 wild tiles on super mode. I will not be going on super mode. Hopefully I'll show you that in a moment. Match 10 tiles with leaves. Is just play the game and hope you see leaves. Collect 4 card packs is hope that your prizes are card packs. So that basically, what the theme of this thing's going to be a lot of, it's just luck. It's just luck. Okay, so close that pop-up. Another pop-up, Burning Wish is active for 8.5 minutes. Alright, close that pop-up. The Viking race is starting. Alright, so I'll start the Viking race, and I have to collect 24 shields, which essentially means I have to beat 24 levels before these other people. What I'm experiencing a lot on this is, now it looks like we're all on 0, but if I come out and come back in again, it might be that one of these other people is actually already on 10 points, and this race is rigged. Close that pop-up. Here's another pop-up. If I pay £2, I get this and some other free stuff, and I can't go any further along, but it'll do the same thing. You pay that, you get a couple of free ones, and then there'll be another paywall to potentially get a really awful prize. Close that. Another pop-up, Labour Day sale. Show me the sale. Just another shop for £100. Okay, close that pop-up. And the chef's kitchen is open. Let's cook. Oh, I got a free basket. Open the basket, and I got some tomatoes and some other stuff. I'll collect those, and I've got. I can invite friends. Alright, and I'll get prizes if I bring some friends in. Close that. I just had this pop up. Okay, you can keep doing that one. That was obviously a bug in the game. This game is quite buggy. Alright, so I can make the dishes for... I can't move it, but I can make this dish and I'll get a free 7.5k. Hooray! I've made a tomato roast. And I've got a bit of money for doing that. Alright, so that's right. And so the idea with this is as the time goes on, you'll collect more ingredients. And when you get enough ingredients, look at all this. how many ingredients you need to make the next dish. They made it look easy, but now it's all this. And there's 12 dishes to make, and they get progressively more complicated. Why is that not responding? So you got different ingredients, the pantry. Oh, okay, so you can get 100 of each ingredient. Normally it's only 20, so that's weird. Sometimes they have extra things as well as the money that could be worth it. But getting these ingredients are a complete chance until you get to the top. I don't know whether there's 62 or 62, then a 38, and then a 69. Let's look at the 69. This one. So the mushroom and that bottle of, I guess, olive oil at the end, they're going to be super rare. You're not going to get those, or you have to complete some ridiculous challenges to get those, and they want that many of them. But if you complete all 12, then you will, obviously you'll get all these prizes, and then you'll get an extra 1.15 million coins. And then what happens after that is the whole thing resets and starts you again. So you can do it all again, but there's no way you'll be able to do it again. You've got like a week to do it. And it, so at the moment I've got 1.3 million, and there's actually, so you get about 3 weeks to do it. And the reason I've got 1.3 million is because by some fluke I managed to complete the kitchen last time. I don't know how I did it, but it's never happened before, probably never going to happen again. But this is, okay, I thought this would be a good time to make this video, because I've got so much cash to play with. Okay, so 13 days left in here. This is the album, which is again, when you get cards, and you can fill out this album with the cards you collect, and more crowns mean they're rarer. If you complete a set, then you get a reward of some kind. If this, at the moment, there are these extra pixies you can get instead of a card randomly sometimes, and that doubles the reward, and also some of them give you extra stuff as well. None of these ones apparently do that, but like some of them give you a bonus. None of them show you like a bonus card pack or something. You got the other stuff, you got the jungle off there. The Royal Tower here is ridiculous. So reach the top floor to win 1.25 million. I'm on floor 2, and again, these are really like hard to get. You have to get these royal cards, and if you get a royal card, you get a chance to open a door. And as you can see here, I've opened 3 of the wrong doors, so I've not been able to move up to level 3. Obviously, so if I get one more, I'll move up to level 3. But you have to reach the top floor to get the top prize. So if you want the top, it's just complete chance, and you had to do so much to get this stupid card. Okay. Back up. So I haven't even got to the game yet. I'm just showing the pop-ups. I'll collect my. Every hour you can log in and get some free bonus coins. So you have to log in every hour to do that. I'm 4th in the race. I think I'm. Oh, okay. So we got the next to the race is the trail. I'm not going to click on that because it takes you in and it might do stuff. Okay, opening card packs for extra bonuses. That's quite good. This over here, the rainbow. If I complete 4 levels, I'll get 4 rainbows, and I'll get that prize, and then the next one I think is 14, and the next one's for 20. So this is another pattern. You start with like quite a nice, easy challenge. Could just beat 4 levels, and then they make it. It's not that it's more difficult. It's just the bigger numbers. Like it, but the challenge of completing the levels isn't completing the levels. It's having enough cash to complete the levels. So, and you kind of, what we're going to do is do this and see what I mean. Okay, so the key there, this is the, this we saw already. Underneath the key with a hat, this is, we saw this already. Underneath the hat, did we see this? Yeah, we saw it. So, and I don't know what this present gift, oh yeah, it was that one. Okay, so let's go back to the key. My challenges are collect 4 card packs and match 10. So I've got, there's nothing in here giving me card packs, is there, for free? So this is why I didn't touch this, is because sometimes it will ask for money, or it will ask for puzzle pieces. So I check what the challenge is first, and then I come back and collect them here. So I just leave them alone until they're wanted. Right, so I'm on 1350701 coins. Going to play some levels and see. I should have been playing this because I'm wasting this. Oops. And see how much money I end up with, because this is the main point of why this is terrible. This is the mega mode, okay, or the super mode or whatever. And what it does is it bumps up the price of entry and it bumps up the price of everything inside the level. So I don't actually think it's worth doing. I think it's just play the basic one. So this is the game. Okay, so you get. So I've got a thing here where I've got a bonus genie who grants me a few wishes, and he's very, very, very helpful. What he's done, he's given me 1 gold coin. He's made my streaks 1 less, so they're easier to do. And I've got that shiny purple one. If I uncover that, it'll get rid of anything that's showing. So this is all very handy. It makes the game a lot easier. If I ever lose a level, I will lose all of those things and have to re-earn them. So it's a big risk, but I'm alright at the minute with my 1.3 million. Okay, how this game works, I've got 1 domino at the bottom, and I want to match it to try and get rid of stuff. And so there's no real skill here. Look, I've got an apple, I've got a 1, and there's only one thing I can do, is take this one, but it's got a 1 on it. Now I've got a 4, so I've only got 1 option. This is like, if I get rid of that 4, and I think that'll uncover the purple, so you'll see what that does. So it gets rid of all of that at once. It's nice. Obviously the aim of the game is to clear the board. Now there's no 4s. There's no 4s, so I can't do anything. So I have to discard the 4 and pull the next thing up. Now that 4's gone forever. I've got a banana and a leaf, and obviously this actually complicates things, because like domino should just be numbers 1 to 6, but putting the fruit in puts more randomness in, and more it makes it more difficult to match stuff because there's less options. See, this whole entire game is aimed at just microtransactions. It's not aimed at fun, it's not aimed at user experience, it's just trying to get you to spend money, and I don't know how people find this fun. Look, I've got no leaf, I've got no banana. So all I can do is pull up my gold card, which thankfully is I can put anything on here. So what I'll probably do is I'll take one of these with the hatches on, because you can only match what side of the hatch is showing, so they're kind of more difficult to get rid of. So I've got this one, but then I've got nothing to match that to, so I've got no choice but to pull the next thing up. The bananas again, but I don't have any bananas. 5 and a blank. Okay, so what I can do, so there's a little bit of tactic here. Actually no, there isn't, because there's no 5. So I've got 2 up here that have got blanks on, so my best bet is to get rid of the double blank. And then, well, now I've got choices. I've got the blank and the apple and the blank and the 3, but because there's a 3 up there, so I'll get the blank and the 3, then the 3, and now I can get this one that's showing. It's best to get the one that's showing, because I might not see it again. There's a 6. I've got 2 options for 6s. You got 6 and banana, 6 and 2. Both of them would connect to the banana and 2 in the middle. There's a 2 over there. So this is okay. I can think about things a little bit here. I'll go for the 6 and banana, because that'll uncover something else. Now I've got choices again, but the banana 1 will only go to the leaf, the banana 2 will go to the 6 or the 4, but there's a 4 up there, so I'll follow the 4 trail. Okay, I've got 5, so I can't do anything. Pull the next thing up, 5, 2, and get rid of that 2. Banana, apple. So again, I've got 2 apples to choose from, but I'll choose the one I'm going to uncover something. 3, nothing. Apple and 4. Apple and blank and 1 and banana. Okay, so we've got a lot of leaves. Hopefully a leaf comes up. 2, nothing. 6, 4, nothing. No. Okay, I got 1. That's good. Get rid of them. So now this, I'm just hoping for an apple or a 6 because there's no options. Alright, so here, all I can do, thankfully because I've got a million, my choices are, I've got a freebie there. I can get 3 cards, but they'll be random, or I can take another gold card and that'll be, like we saw before, put anything on it. And because I've only got one choice, I think I could gamble on the 3 and hope that the 6 is in there, or I can just guarantee by doing that. But then it's okay, so look at this nonsense. I've just had to pay like almost 60,000 to do the level, and look what my prize is going to be. It cost me, so I've just won 7.5, just slightly over 1,000 coins. And these little bits and pieces that all go into those random pop-ups that, like, I mean, there's too much here, there's too much to remember. But I've won, essentially on coins, 7781, and it cost 70,000 to play the level, so that is not a good prize. This is a terrible prize. You see all this stuff flying around and it's excited. Look at all this stuff I won, wow, but it's all nonsense, it's rubbish. I wasted that because I spent so much. No, I don't want to go on the trail. That's not what I clicked on, is it? I didn't click on anything. Complete, so now I need to complete 7 more levels to get the brand new system. Right, I matched a few of those, so that's good. I've got an exclamation mark on the puzzle, that means I can go in there and get rid of one of them. So if I clear the puzzle, then I'll get the prize at the bottom. I've already cleared a few of these, I think it was this week, or I've got 6 days left on this, and there's 2 left, so doing alright on this one. So I'll go back in there. So yeah, the first puzzle obviously started with like numbers like 4 and 3 and 2, but every time you open a new puzzle, now I'm on 55, 53, and like I say, it's not like, it's more, you get the same amount of puzzle pieces in the level, you know, you're not doing anything skillful to get more, so it just makes it impossible. And then obviously there's this rainbow one under here as well, the same thing but with more ridiculous numbers in it. 157, they don't give you that many, they just don't give you them. Alright, so if I click one up here, this is what I might win by just playing the levels. Let's go on with that. Yeah, let's see how far we can get with some of this. See just how much nonsense there is in this stupid game. So bananas, I can't see any bananas, so throw that away. Banana 2, nothing. So what really they should do to make this more like user friendly is have maybe 3 dominoes available to you. So okay, I'm going to choose which one to get rid of, and then like instead of 1 at a time, because that's just, because I'm probably going to get further along and uncover something that's got a banana or 2 in it. And okay, I could use the banana or the 2 now, but I can't because it was discarded. 5 and 3. Okay, so I've just discarded 3 cards and none of them are useful. Apple and 3. Okay. I'll do the apple and 4. 4 and 1. Because if I got rid of that one, then it would use the purple, and it's kind of better to save the purple for when things are a bit more. Okay, so yeah, you can see the gold in the corners hopping about like touch me, because it wants me to keep the streak bonus. If I complete the streak bonus, can you see how stupid this is? It's going to cost me 19,500 to win that streak, but I'll only win 600 coins and a spare domino. So there's no. Why would I want that? Why would I spend almost 20 for 6? Then that domino's not going to help me. I might as well just keep the 20 and maybe use the 20 as my spare domino if I need it later. It's terrible prizes for a terrible trade. It's a terrible trade. Alright, so I got 1. Pull the next thing up. Okay, now I've got. So now I don't really have a choice. I'm going to have to reveal that. I've got an apple, we've got a blank, we've got that one up. 4, nothing. Okay, so blank, what can I do that's clever here? And the 5 goes to the 2, the 2 to the 3, so I can get rid of all them. Oh, no, change of plan, so 5 and 6, 6 and 3, okay, that's better. 3, 2, 3, yeah, 3, 2, so you got this big one in the middle, so you've got 4 choices. I've seen it so many times though, where they've got one that's like an apple, and then the other 3 are all a number 4, so it still ends up being worth 2 things, which is just, what's the point of having the 4 if it's just going to be 2 again? Get rid of that. Okay, banana 5, leaf 2, okay, got 1, nothing, okay, nothing, nothing, nothing. So back to just wasting money. Okay, at least I only had to do 1 on that one. But okay, that level cost me 30 grand, and it's going to award me 8. And some of this rubbish. Now obviously all those bits and pieces work towards giving me more bits and pieces, but like all the prizes, look, this 1.5k. I win 1.5k. What can I do? I can't do anything with 1.5k. So explain a level costs 7.5. What am I going to do with 1.5? This is absolutely dire. Let's keep going. And so this is just such a badly designed game. Well, I say it's badly designed. It's actually just designed to take your money. I guess people who get addicted to stuff like this, the small dopamine hits of turning a thing over and like, oh yay, I got a thing, and I don't know, some people must be falling for that because this company's doing alright, but they should be shut down. This is awful. Okay, if I pull off the 2 leaves, then that'll make so I don't want to do that. I want to uncover some other stuff. So if I do the 3, so I could do the 2 and the leaf, and then or I could go for 2 apple. Okay, let's go next. There's no 1s. Oh, there's a 1. So I could do the 1 or the blank and 5. I'll do the 1 because there's more underneath it to get rid of. 3, nothing. Banana 4, banana blank 5. That kind of worked out for me a bit, I guess. 6, 1. I've got a 1 there, so I'll use that. Okay, now I've got my put anything down. So I could, if I do that, get rid of 2. Now I do the leaf and see what I get rid of. Alright, oh, that is one thing I like about the game. Look, it just did a little wiggle saying, oh, you could have played this card, because I was a bit stupid in a rush there, and so I'll use one of my undos, and again, undos are something you have to pay for, or collect, and I try to be very sparing with when I use them, so I've got 42 at the minute, and I want to keep as many as possible, because, but yeah, they're not easy to get a hold of either, really. 5 and 1, no. 4 and 3, no. 6, okay, so we've got the double 6, get that 6. Alright, so now I'm just looking for 1. Okay, thankfully it came up. Nothing, 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 no, 2, okay. Alright, so again, my best bet, I've only got 1 thing, so I have to spend 20k. And I think it knows this, I think because I've got over 1 million, it knows I've got that much. So it's going to be like, hey, you can afford this. This here, because I've got 2 cards out, that gives me 4 options. I will use the 3. Pull 1 up. I've got a banana, thankfully. 1. Okay. So apple doesn't do me good. The 2 and the 5. So now I'm back here, and I'm going to have to spend the 10 for that one. I could have spent the 15 to do the 3, but again they're random, so there's no guarantee that the things I wanted would come up, so it's sort of safer to spend a little bit more and guarantee I'll get rid of it, because I might have ended up having to do that anyway. But yeah, look at this all those coins I spend, and I get 6.5, 7.5. I'm not sure how long I'm going to play this. I'm just kind of trying to make the point here of how terrible this game is. Oh, I matched my leaves. Okay, so that makes that go away. 8. Collect 6 cards. Collect 4 card packs. I don't think so. I haven't got any yet. That's okay. What happens if I get card pack for doing this? So one more level, and I'll get 1 card pack of the 6 that I need. So let's. There's 1 card pack up the top. So that's 2 levels. Will get me 2. So let's try and do that. And as you can see, my 1.3 something million I had earlier, I played a few levels, and I'm so down. If you play levels, you should be up. You should be winning. But it just goes down. It just goes down. And again, that's probably to encourage people to, you want to play the game, you have to buy coins. I don't want to buy coins. 6-1, nothing. 5-1, nothing. 4-1, or 4 banana. I've just taken my purple. Banana 1, no 1, leaf, whatever that is, gold. Okay, I can probably do something clever here. The banana and the 6, then the 6 and the 2, the 2 and the 3. I think that's my best bet. Or I could have done the 6 and blank, but oh well. 2 and 3, and then 2 and 3. Oh, and I got a streak, I got something there. 3, 6 and 3. Let's get that. Blank. 5. There's no bananas. Blank and 2, so I could do. There aren't really any good. I'll do the blank, so at least it uncovers something. Apple and 6. Just apple. 3, nothing. Obviously, you can see what's going on in the middle. There's this jigsaw. If I put the jigsaw puzzle pieces in, then that goes away and uncovers what's underneath. That's, yeah, there's all these like gimmicks that are supposed to make it more fun, obviously, but it's just more annoying. And it's just down to chance a lot of the time again. I mean, there was a little bit of like me choosing which ones to uncover there, but generally it's down to chance. 4, nothing. Apple. Blank, so I can go apple 5, and I'm going to apple banana. Apple banana is a bit of a trail. Banana 2, yeah. Now I can go 2 apple. Oh, double apple. Apple 5. I got a streak there for something. 5, nothing. Leaf 6. So I got a few leaves to use. I can either uncover something or get rid of 2. I think I'll uncover 4, nothing. Okay, I've got another leaf, so I can get rid of those this time. Got the gold. I think I'll get rid of the double, which is probably harder to get rid of, and then the next thing that pops up will be a 5 in it. Oh no, okay, I got lucky there. And you get a tiny little bonus of 60 coins per tie. We don't give it 60 coins. We're going to do 60 coins. Nothing, absolutely nothing. You can't do anything. Wipe your nose with it, or other extremities. Okay, right, I've gone around the rainbow, and I've won 1.5k, which you can't do anything with. Card pack, which is like a quarter of the way to that other prize. A few ingredients. Make that, please. Okay, that's the card coming up, and I have all of these. These are all doubles, so they're all going to start here. If I get 350 doubles, I will get one of them royal cards. So now we get 0 out of 14 to get the next prize, which is, you think 14 levels is worth more than that. The basket at the end is more ingredients. You get slightly rarer ones because it's a silver basket. Oh, I've got a 1 down here, so that means I can do one of the. I didn't click that though, did I? Thank you. I clicked on the chapter stuff, so I've got 15. So I can. And look at this, chapters. 15, 18, 18. I don't. If you've played this game, you start at the beginning, you'll notice the massive difference here, where one level to do one of these, and then it went to like 2, and then maybe it was 5 for the the out of 10. So there's 10 of these things each chapter, and you've got to this stage. It's got to like sometimes they go up to like 25. 25. You have to complete 25 levels to do the 1 out of 10. So they really want you to play a lot of levels. Whereas at the beginning, it was maybe 5 levels maximum, and it only costs like 100 coins to play a level, and it just keep gradually going up. So at this stage now, it costs me 7,000 to play a level, and I might win 7,000. So this essentially is the complaint I'm making about this game, is the reward system. It looks like you're getting a lot of stuff, but you're not. You're not getting any, you're getting a pittance. It's embarrassing. Is anything in here? No, I haven't got any packs yet. Oh, I got 1 pack. But again, with this, don't want to touch it because I might get a thing in here to get puzzle pieces. So let's get more cards. Oh. 5 and 3. 5 and 3, nothing. 3 and 3, we've done 3. Leave, alright. I go in the middle. Banana, nothing. Okay, so again we've got this situation where I could put one of those down and then get rid of the apple that's covering the purple. Is it covering the purple? Or are those ones on top? Okay, so if I do that. Oh, I'm going to do that instead. Oh, okay, this is better. Yeah, that works out better. Okay, now I'm a bit more happy to get an apple. But it wasn't covering it anyway, so that's alright. 4. There's no 3s. 2 and a 1. I can do a 1 and follow it around a bit. Or I could do the 2 and follow that round a bit. If I do the 1, I don't know what. Okay, that one. I've got options here. Let's get closer to oh no, okay, now I actually will unlock that. That wasn't too bad as a result. Apples, no apples. 6 and 1. 6, 2, 6 banana. Let's get rid of that one. Okay. Alright, there's bananas together, so they'll help each other. Let's get rid of bananas then. Oh, that's a nice little run there. Okay. 5 and blank. No. So yeah, the other, like you're saying, this is all random. All these tiles have been randomly generated, so you don't get like an actual puzzle to solve. It's just hoping your cards come up, your dominoes come up even. And if they don't, you have to hope you've got enough coins in the bank to make up for it. But what, if this is a proper game that someone actually thought about and designed to be a game, then each of these would be like the dominoes would have been purposely placed so that if you do it in the right order, you would get it right. Again. So like you should be able to think, alright, this tactic will get me through without having to use the bonus money. But that's not a thing, it's just like before I know you don't have to spend another 40k to complete a level. And like I said, I'm kind of safe at the moment with my million. But there's all sorts of punishments for failing a level. So like I mentioned before, okay, I got a 6 there, collect 20 energy, there's no energy here, so I'll leave that. So yeah, you can see the genie on the side, you press the information there. If you lose a level, you start over. I lose all of the genie wishes, and at the moment I've got all 3 and I want to keep them. There's also the Viking rays, no, the Viking rays doesn't get affected. Fill all pots. Okay, I think this one is just complete levels. Let's go to the information. Beat levels without losing. So that might be that if you lose, then the rainbow goes back to 0. They do that a lot. A lot of these things are, okay, how many levels can you beat without losing? There's one he's got a little helicopter and he flies up a flower, and every time you get to a bud there's a prize in it. The first time it's 2, then it's 4, then it's 6, then it's 10s. It's the same pattern with all these. It's all luck, and it's all very, very punishing. And I hate it. I hate it so much. This company should be shut down for the scammers they are. There's no card packs there. No. So let me show you the last thing on it. I'll show you the trail, and how awful these are. As the last thing, I think you've got an idea of why this game sucks now. So how it works is there's a trail at the top, 0 out of 7. I'm only showing you 3. Whoop. So if I get 95 more steps, I get that. This will be probably another 100 steps after that. I can probably get the 95 with what I've got. So I've got 17 energy. That means I can spin the wheel 17 times. If I hold the thing down, I don't have to push. So like I'll hold it down and it will go 1, 2, 3, 4. I've missed that coin. 5. Oh, I should get this energy though. And it's just, there you go, 1 energy extra. Hooray! What a joy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So nothing. 50 until right 50. Okay, I didn't win anything, but at least it got me really close to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nothing for my 12. Okay, alright, getting a few good rolls in here. Definitely going to get the, there it is, okay, I'm definitely getting that. Oh, they're giving me another energy. So you see all these coins that I'm missing, they're only like worth like 50 or something. That's wise. Decent size in it. Oh, I've got a power pack, that's useful. So I've got them all already, so I go into this 250. 4, alright, come on. Let's see how 165 for the steps, okay. I don't think I'll get 165 unless I get another mega move or 2. Yeah, so we've got the energy, we've got the coins which were only worth like 60 or 50 or something stupid. These little double arrows, these are the double dashes, so if I land on one of them it doubles whatever my roll was, so on 7, if I landed on it, so it would do 7, it would do another 7. So if you get like a 12 or a 50, I've added with a 50 once, which is very nice, so it doubles it nicely, but if you get a 2, it's like, oh wait, what's the point? It's gone from a 2 to a 4, which obviously is better, but you still feel like it's a bit of a waste. Okay, oh, I've got one more bonus energy. 1, 2, 3. Was it worth it? Oh no! What, you know, you're showing me the jungle offer again, about why? And this again, what's this got doing? And this, I already know about this. Yes, I'm out of energy, but I don't want to pay £2 for it. And the grand prize is all of that. I did once get to the end here, and it did the same thing again. You got that, and then it just sort of refreshed everything, and you start right again at the beginning of the, so it just sort of rebooted it. But there's no way you've got enough energy to get a decent amount out of it. Okay, did that give me enough cards to... No. Are there any in here? No. No, there are not. Well, yeah, anyway, there we are. This is Domino Dreams, one of the worst games ever made. It's all luck, it's all microtransactions, it hates you, it just wants your money. And the only reason I'm playing it is because I signed up to it on freecash.com. So if you that's worth doing potentially for you. Freecash.com, and sign up to Domino Dreams through that and try to complete some of the challenges as quick as can. Don't spend any money, and you can get a bit of money from freecash.com. And that's literally the only reason why I'm playing this thing, is because I've got one more. If I get to chapter 20, I'll get a little bit of money, but at this stage, it's a little bit sunk cost fallacy. Like I've come this far, I might as well finish it, but it's going to take a while, and I don't know if the time it's going to take to play this is worth £40. But like I'm only playing it while I'm sort of not doing anything else anyway, you know, like sitting on the bus or whatever, while I've got nothing else to do. So if you can do that, that's the only thing this is good for. Fight back. Don't let it take your money. Take its money. Just do that. Oh, how am I doing on the race? Yeah, look. I completed 5 levels. Somehow, someone else has completed 24 in the time it took me to do 5. That's not possible. They must have already been ahead when we first started playing. So now I could race for that terrible prize for second place, or not even worth it for third place, is it? This game is rubbish, and I hope you all agree with me. Goodbye.